stormy kind of weather, and I unfortunately I've been going at some fake profile person on IG, and I mean I posted due to what Yee said to Shaq, you know, and then Shaq went back at Yee, and so I commented, you know, and most of you not gonna understand it because most of you are chasing money. You see what I'm saying? But when a man respect freedom over money, over food, I made a video way back before COVID. In that video, I was telling people, do you rather be a lion in the zoo than a lion in the jungle? Some people rather be that lion in a zoo because you get fed. You see what I'm saying? They give you food. You model for the crowd. You probably a circus lion, and everybody seems to love the tricks you do and things of that nature, right? But then, um, let me take a seat. 1 minute. Okay. Oh God, there you go. Cool. But then you you modeling for this crowd. You're a king. When you roll, people respect, people prostrate, people bow down to you. But now, since you're in the zoo or in the circus, you become a clown. You live your time and everything because of people. You follow people. You see what I'm saying? So, some of us out here don't respect money. You see what I'm saying? We value our time and we value family or, you know, or respect something else instead of respecting corporate America. You see what I'm saying? So, and some people get offended when we speak the truth. For example, if I tell you middle finger to corporate America, people are gonna get upset because that's all they know. And for those of you who do not understand, corporate America is like working for a little bit of something or whatever, or working for a lot, but you still on somebody's time. Men were not made or created to be slaves. So, and some men some men were born kings. I don't mean with a crown on their head or whatever, but some men were born king. You got a heart of a king. You are a leader. Some men don't follow. People will say, "Oh, if you're a king, you will know how to follow." No, I'm not saying you don't know how to follow. I'm just saying some men will not follow. Some men are born to be free. They're just born free, want to be free, and strive to be free. So, for example, all this money you hear people talking about, oh, this person got $2 billion. This person got $4 billion. This person got they're a billionaire. Like Kanye lately, he left from being a billionaire to being a millionaire now, right? So, do you see these people walking around with cash in their hand, or gold worth $1 billion or $1 million? You don't. It's all numbers. It's all audio money. It's all things that you hear. But do you really see physically? And America is built on credit. So everything in this country seems to be credit. So if the person who controls the credit, who controls all the credit, tells you today you broke, your credit is bad, what happened to you then? You see what I'm saying? If the system can hit you with some crime or something that take away all your wealth, what happens then? You see what I'm saying? So let's think about it. If the government can hit you with a tax talking about you owe a couple of $1 million, like Wesley Snipes, he was running all over the place, going to Africa and all these. People try to escape and run to Africa, and because people don't really care about people in Africa, what you do you know. So most of you out here wanting and striving to be like the celebrities you see. But most of these celebrities live off of their black card. They got unlimited credit line. So they live off of these things, right? And most of them owe their bosses money because they set the system in a way where you still gonna owe no matter what. You look good to the public. You look like you have a lot of money. You driving the nicest cars. Anybody could do that because if you got a great credit line, you could do that. You could drive any car you want. You could live in any mansion you want. Some of the richest people, you don't even see them in the world. You don't see them like that. The ones that showing off, that's what I'm saying, audio money, if you hear that. So there's no need to hate on nobody, but some people find peace. And some people strive for peace, tranquility, and just a nice place by the river or by the woods or in nature. Some people just looking for peace, something peaceful. Some people leave all this wealth and go to somewhere very peaceful. You see what I'm saying? So if you may ask, right? Some people out there thinking about, oh, he gonna say this and do this and lose all this money because of his ego. Your ego or whatever is better than silver and gold. Your respect is worth more than silver and gold. Nobody gonna disrespect me because you give me $1 million. I don't want your $1 million. I'd rather be broke and be respected than to be rich and be disrespected. You see what I'm saying? I'd rather be a free man and be hungry than to be a slave and be eaten. You see what I'm saying? So some of us over here we have pride and dignity. We got morals. So we don't do certain things when we don't care about the millions and $1 billion that you guys worship. You will kiss another man's ass and get on your knees and excuse my expression, suck another man genital because you want some money. We don't do that out here. You see what I'm saying? They have some real people that have no respect for money. I don't mean you have money so you don't have respect for money. No, you just don't care about money in a way where you won't do crazy things for that money. You will respect yourself. You will earn your money. I would never be that person jump around and get paid. No. I would never be a circus monkey to get paid. And it's kind of sad to see the whole world just jump when a millionaire said jump. Or sit down when a millionaire says sit down. Or shut up when a millionaire says shut up. I've seen women selling their pride and their dignity and their value over a little of nothing. Over a Louis Vuitton bag. Over an iPhone. Over a car. All these things are vanity. I mean, think about it. After all this, you're still not happy. After all this money all these celebrities make, they're still not happy. They're still on drugs and they're still, getting drunk just to find peace. And you will never find peace because when you wake up in the morning, you still got to get back on that drug. You still got to drink, you know, to get away from your real self, to get away from your sin, to get away from you sinning against yourself. It's just not God, but I mean to get away from the evil things you've done just to earn that money. You see what I'm saying? And most of you are slaves, and I don't mean just slavery that happened, but I mean most of you are slavery is embedded in your DNA because you grew up seeing nothing but what you see. There is something beyond that. There is something beyond all the social media things and the Bentley, the Ferraris, the Rolls Royce, the G Wagon, and you name it. There's better things out there than these things, which is your life, which is your dignity, which is your pride, if you have one, which is your sanity. You know, there's so many better things out there. A lot of you get up and just post beautiful things on social media. What is beauty? What is beauty really? What is beautiful? Beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. I may have a clay pot and you may have a gold pot, but maybe to me, my pot is beautiful. My clay pot is beautiful than your gold pot. Beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. So I believe I'm one of the most wealthiest men on the planet. Why? Because my health, number one, I got life, number two, I live free, number three. When I mean free, let me justify that. When I mean free, I mean I do what I want when I want to. That's what I mean free. I wake up when I want to. I go to sleep when I want to. I work when I want to. I don't work when I don't want to. You see what I'm saying? That's freedom to me. You see what I'm saying? So some of you, some of you are so not connected to the spiritual. So all you see is the physical. All you see, you see some countries these people don't have the things you have in America. But then you sit down and ask yourself, why are these people so happy? They don't have electricity. They don't have cars. They don't have the Louis Vuittons, the Gucci's, and all that. But guess what? Why they so happy? You won't understand because you've never been there, and you won't understand because all you see is the fake things on TV and and social media. So all you want and lust after is what you see. But some of us out here just love peace, tranquility, somewhere quiet, nobody giving you a headache, and just relaxing. You see what I'm saying? Some of you go against your will. Some of you, I'm not saying whatever you like, that's what you like. But some of you promise to never do certain things in life, but because of the money, you're doing that now. Sad. You know, we are complex beings as human beings. You see what I'm saying? So we're not the same. People think we are the same, but we're not. We're different. Mentally, spiritually, physically, we are different. I'm tall, you short, or you taller, I'm shorter, I'm light skinned, you dark skinned, you're white, green, yellow, blue. That's not the kind of different thing I'm talking about. I'm talking about spiritually. Our wants and our goals are different. Our needs are different. You see what I'm saying? Some of you have millions of dollars, billions of dollars, but you don't find peace. You stay on cocaine all day, drugs, alcohol. Still won't quench your thirst and your pain and your struggle you're going through because it's all vanity. It's all vanity. It's sad to see people will get up and say they won't stand up for the truth because they're gonna lose the money they have. Are you crazy? Take away all the money. Take away the cars, the clothes, the shoes, and everything. I don't care. All I care about is my time is precious. Family. I wish everybody could see life the way I see it, you know. And I'm not thinking that it's a normal thing for everybody to see life the way I see it, but I'm just saying like what shall it profit a man if he gains the world and lose his soul? You don't have to be a Christian to read that, but just look at it, analyze it. Losing your soul, for example, you was raised in the home, you was trained to be a good child, to grow up, work, earn a living, all that. But then you grow up as a man and you grow up, you let another man, you know, wreck your life, mess your life up, going in your behind because making you touch your toe, making you twerk for another man just to have some money. That's going against your will. That's selling your soul. That's that makes you, that's why a lot of celebrities out here on drugs. That's why a lot of celebrities out here trying to prove a point. That's why a lot of celebrities out here cannot, do what they like because they're scared. They're terrified of losing their money. It's not even about your life because when you stand up for something, When you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. You can take away everything in my life. I don't give a damn, to be honest with you. You can take away as long as I have life, I get it again. You know how many times the IRS came at me? I don't know how many thousands of dollars, and I paid it. And I will, and anytime they come with it, I will keep paying it. People gonna like, you don't know how to do your thing, that's why they come at you. No, that's not why. It's not why. You will understand, you don't understand certain things, and when you do, you realize, because all these things that Kanye West is saying right now, I've been saying it for years. I'm not trying to claim all the whatever, but I'm just saying people been saying it before me. So it's been said decades ago. You see what I'm saying? But some people just realize the truth and they try to put it out. When you have a flame burning in you, you cannot stop. It doesn't matter if you lose the audio money, billionaire, whatever. It's all numbers. It's not real. Today, the richest man in the world. Do you see physical cash? No. If Warren Buffett show up somewhere, or Jeff Bezos shows up somewhere, they're gonna get anything they want because their credit card and their credit line is huge. It's unlimited. You see what I'm saying? So it's all fake. It's not real. All I'm trying to say. You know, like I say, I tell people, what shall it profit a man if he gains the world and lose his soul? It's not just religion stuff. It's reality. Because a lot of these men don't sleep at night. A lot of these people don't have peace. A lot of these people on drugs, on pills, on alcohol. If you're doing all these things willingly because you just feel that it's fun for you, that's cool. But some of these people take these things because they're hurting, because they're in pain, because they're going through stress, because they cannot sleep, because they cannot find peace. Nobody to love them. People only do things because they have money. I show up somewhere, a lot of people love me because what? It's natural. It comes naturally. Love comes naturally. You see what I'm saying? So you will never understand what it takes to have money and lose it, or have a lot and go to nothing. People are like, if you have it, you're not going to talk about it. That's not true. You're going to talk. You're going to try to educate people. You're going to try to educate your friends, your loved ones. You're going to tell them it's vanity, because I thought like that before. I thought about the cars, the rims, all these different things, and I had it. I did it, but it's vanity. That's what I'm trying to say. It don't give you no peace. It don't find you no. It don't give you loved ones. It give you people that are loyal to your money. They're not loyal to you. But you see a poor man that have no place to sleep, but he's happy. You see a homeless man that only begging for water and food, but he's happy. You see what I'm saying? He's not stressed with corporate America. He's not trying looking for a raise, so he's kissing his boss's ass to get a raise. He's not gonna be all like a rat or snitching on everybody he sees just to get a raise. You are a disgrace if you think about it that way. And I'm so happy that he's standing up. It's not that, oh yeah, he's standing up. Anybody stand up against the modern day Israelite, you're gonna have the modern day Jew. You're gonna have a problem. It's just a fact. And he's willing to take that risk. He's willing to poke the beast. Nothing wrong with it. How many billionaires in America and millionaires in America you see go broke? We can name them. Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, and we can keep going and going and going. A lot of these people, look at R. Kelly. They'll find a crime and put it on you. No matter if you committing that crime, okay, pay for your crime. I'm not saying don't pay for your crime. You're not gonna agree, that's cool. Or you gonna agree, it's okay. But look at these things. All these people, they make them feel so untouchable. Until their time come where they're gonna disgrace them, they're gonna take your money. Look at Bill Cosby. Sponsor so many people, put people through colleges, all these different things, and compare these white superstars in Hollywood. Somebody say, "Oh, there you go. It's about race again." Yeah, it's about race. Look at all these white superstars in Hollywood on drugs. They say what? They're sick. Number one. Number two, they violate little kids. They travel overseas and sleep with little babies and stuff like that. And guess what? They're talking about, oh, and they're untouchable. Why? The royal family, all these people do that. They're untouchable, right? But if a black man is rich enough where he can do that too, I'm not saying it's great. I'm not saying it's okay to do that. But if a black man is rich enough where he thinks he could do that, then guess what? It's cool until it gets to a point where they diminish him, they disintegrate him, they bring him down. Then he uses all his money to fight cases over and over and over and over until you take all this money from this man that you claim he had. But guess what? It's all audio money, like I said. It's something you seen in the account. You're not touching it physically. You living in nice homes and all that. But if you don't appear to a show, you losing your car. Look at Lil Boosie online. He needs some money, so he's selling his cars. Think about it. You see what I'm saying? Are you free? Look at me right now. It's probably about 10, 11, 12 or something in America. Look how many people out there just sitting there and talking. No, you can't see that. I'm a free man. That's what I'm saying. I work when I feel like. We all have stress. We all have problems. Don't get me wrong. But I work when I feel like. I get up when I feel like. I go to sleep when I feel like. That's what free is. You see what I'm saying? It's just sad to see people lust. People want so much and you don't even need it. Why get a mansion with 80 bedrooms when it's only you? And we got people all over in the street hungry. You see what I'm saying? How can you find peace if you have a mansion with 60 bedrooms and you have all these homeless people out here that don't even have a dollar? How will you find peace as a celebrity? And these same people are the one making you rich. Think about it. Can you find peace? Will you find peace? Will there ever be peace in your life? I think that they said before Steve Jobs died, he said he wished he spent more time in the sun. Think about it. That's what poor people do all the time. They're in the sun. They're walking. Why you see a rich man going and pay for a gym fee, running, exercising, paying for personal trainer, all that. The poor man walks, ride his bicycle. That is natural. That is nature. He works out naturally. Let me tell you my personal life. I wake up in the morning. I don't eat till after 12. I may drink some water or some juice or whatever. But then, after 12 o'clock, I go about my business doing what I should do. Then after 12 o'clock, then I eat. You know what? You know why I do that? Because back in the days, people used to hunt before they eat. People go to the farm before they eat. People go garden and reap what they sow and kill an animal or whatever before they eat. So, if you may look at it, a hymn to a wise is quite sufficient. So, if you look at it, that time from morning to 12 o'clock is the time that I'm hunting or reaping what I sow. After that, I'm eating, right? Get back to work. And at night, I may eat, but sometimes I don't. So, what I'm saying, you got to go back to the roots. You got to go back to nature. You got to check yourself. If you want to be happy, you got to look at what you need in life, not what you want, what you need first. When you get that, right, everything fall in place. One thing I tell people, do what you love, not what you think is good. Do what you love to do because it keeps you happy. A lot of these celebrities just want to sing. A lot of them just want to be famous. So they do. If you want to be famous, you do anything for fame. You would let a whole studio run through you, like all these men in the studio, the producer, the label owner, everybody gonna run through you. You're gonna be a hoe. And both man and female, you're gonna be a hoe because of fame that you're not getting anything. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna sit alone and cry. You're gonna sit there and feel pain. You're gonna sit there and they're gonna give you this drug. Take it. It's good for you. And they're gonna send you to a doctor that they know already. They already talked to what to do. So this doctor is ready to mess your life up with some drugs. You see what I'm saying? The label finds a lawyer for you. That's the industry. We didn't say the label. The industry got a lawyer that's in the industry. Got a doctor that's in the industry because you think you're so big, you cannot go to a regular doctor. You cannot deal with a regular lawyer. So you're gonna go to an industry lawyer, an industry doctor, an industry chef, an industry driver, an industry, and just keep naming it. And all these people are tangling and mingling. So how do you think your problem gonna get solved? It's broad. It's out there. A lot of you don't believe it. I know maybe I'm killing a lot of kids and a lot of people with dreams, but it's just reality. You need to face it. You really need to face it. That's life. That's how it is. So some of you not gonna understand it until you get there. I'm not saying I'm the richest man or I'm the millionaire guy out here, but all I'm saying is I find peace in what I do, and I hope you do. This person is coming at my neck. Hopefully, you are black. Hopefully, you colored like me to understand what these men go through. Michael Jackson, and all these other rich celebrity that died poor. Why they die poor? How did they die poor? Dealing with the same people, dealing with the same industry. When they try to expose them, they kill them. Look at Suge Knight in jail today. We're gonna say, oh, conspiracy theory. I guess the Bible is conspiracy too. I guess all these things that are going through in the world is conspiracy too. You see what I'm saying? I guess the inflation, I guess the Great Depression that's in America right now is conspiracy, right? You just don't understand. And you won't understand until you focus off the job that you're doing, which is your slave. I used to wear clothes. I used to get up, go to work at night, get off in the morning, and I'm still upset. I see a fat paycheck. I'm still upset. I'm still pissed off. You will never find peace no matter where you are in this world until you find peace within your heart, until you find peace within yourself. Then you will get to realize that, wow, the heaven that promised you, you can live heaven here. If you only know what you want instead of what you need, if you know what you need instead of what you want, put your wants aside. Get to what you need. As a human, you need shelter, you need food, and you need clothes to cover your back. I'm not talking about a name brand and all these different things, but you need shelter, you need food, pretty much. You need security. How do you get all that? It comes with yourself. You know, I see a lot of people, go to school and that they are the most stressful people out there. Educate yourself, educate yourself, educate yourself. And on social media, people so quick to call people uneducated and illiterate. There's nobody on this planet that is uneducated. There's nobody, you can say illiterate, but you cannot say uneducated. Everybody is educated in a way. I always tell people that. Because you being educated from in your mother's womb. That DNA has education in it. The lion, the snake. People raise snake, and why that snake end up killing them and swallowing them like python, like boar, and all that stuff. Why they swallow their owner, or why they try to attack? Because it's in their DNA. Nobody taught them to do that. Something is part of you, and it's gonna be part of you for the rest of your life. It's in your bloodline. So until you find out what your DNA is about, you would never find peace. Until you find out what your forefathers did to be happy, you will never find peace. Some of you are kings living like slaves because the education you were programmed. You see what I'm saying? Because the school you went to, the institution, you got institutionalized. So how can you be happy? If, for example, they tell a woman, you should have kids, you should marry, you should, at 25, you should be married and settled, you know, living in a nice home with cars and all that. So it makes a lot of women unhappy when they're 30 years old and they're not married. It makes a lot of women unhappy because they don't have a husband. It makes a lot of women unhappy because they don't have kids. That's true. Every female was born to reproduce and and live a happy life and all that. But a lot of you out there following social media and following what the news and statistics say, so you're gonna be unhappy. You gotta find peace within yourself. And that peace only comes from you and God, your creator. So, what makes a lot of people happy today? Money. No, that's not true. Because when you get money, you think you can buy the world, so you're happy, right? No. That's what you think. But money cannot buy things. There were some times in this world that money could not buy things that we needed. People who went through the war and all these different things. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of fake news out here. There's a lot of fake things going on. Cut this long story short. Find peace within yourself. Find what you need instead of what you want. Simple. So my break is over. It was a 30 minutes video I was planning to do, and I think it's going above that. So stay tuned. Be happy. Find peace. Stay away from all this nonsense on social media. You're gonna live a happy life. The grass is greener on the other side until you get there and see for yourself. There's nowhere better than where you find peace. If you find peace in the ghetto, stay in the ghetto. If you find peace in paradise, go to paradise. If you find peace in Africa, go to Africa. If you think there's peace in America, welcome. Strive and hustle and come to America and check your lifestyle and see if that makes you happy. Thank you. Stay tuned.